Alright, I am back. I see, I managed to not starve to death by just sitting here. We need... I'll let you just turn around and park back by that ice again. And I'll see if I can find that pin deposit finally. I really like that that rabbit came sprinting at me, because there's probably a wolf or something over there. Yeah, it sucks. I dug down in, like, the middle of the chunk that had the highest reading for this tin, and there was nothing, so I'm trying, like, the second highest spot now. And then I ran into a wall of quartz, and I got really annoyed. I don't remember this being here. Am I insane? Does it go anywhere? No. That does not. There's wolves trapped down there, so that's nice. Weird spot. I don't want to wear out the Blackguard armor too much, so I'm not gonna just go and kill those wolves as easy as it would be. I don't think I found any readings down here. I was just trying to like get below it. There's readings for lead. That's cool, I guess. Oh my god, there's quartz readings here. Who could have guessed? No, no, no. It's awesome. Love it. I mean, tin's not super important anymore, but I would still like to have some. I actually don't even think it can spawn in limestone. Holy, why did I just get my oxygen back? What was that? Also, what's with the ominous music? Granite. Granite. Also granite. Yeah, so it can't be in limestone. I gotta dig down below it. Really? I'm just not destined to find this tin, am I? That's if there's even actually any here. Alright, well. I think my time would be better served looking for the chrome. I just wanted to come back here and check because I got cock blocked by the quartz before. Hello? Ding me. I guess if you slow down at all, you lose momentum. Then you can't get out of here. If I do this. Oh, this is fine, though. Looks really weird. Finally got all my oxygen back. Not that time, though. And got it all back again for some reason. Wonder why that is. Alright, anyway. That was a bust. What was this? Lead? I'm assuming there were like lead chunks or something here. Because I don't have this marked. I think this is one of the caves that I just like looked around in. Well, no, there's relics, not relics, ruins marked. So it must have actually been down here at a point. Like I actually looked around. Like, there's this. I'm like the only person here that really uses ladders like this. I think Zan started to. I think he's watched some of the streams when he wasn't playing. He was like, you know, that looks very fucking useful. So he started doing it. This is very close to the surface. I'm surprised I didn't prospect like this entire cave. Yeah, it's not like it's hard to do. Maybe I came down here after my like stuff broke with that quartz one. Yeah, the quartz hole. That was literally just that. I do remember at a point leaving a spot around here because my stuff broke. Because apparently ruins like right next to me. Must be a spot further down in the cave. Unless this is a cracked vessel. Nope, ruins. Odd. wish there was a way to disable this. What was Limonite again? Iron. I mean, it's a different kind of iron deposit, so I'd be interested in getting it for, like the museum. Not opposed to finding some. Fuck you, I hate you. I hate you so much. You too. Anyway. Even before that bastard down there throws a rock at me. Eh. Is this already at it? Change this off the heat map. Easier to see where I have and haven't done that way. Ruins must be like over. Can you like go up? Not is also fine, I guess. They're like, it has to be like surface ruins. They're not down. Unless the cave wraps back around, I guess that's not impossible. Oh, there's lead. Or if there's anything else by it. No. Medium, eh. I mean, I do need this for making glass windows, so we can carve some out, and maybe we'll get the crystal chunk. Where do you even come from? Enemies in this game really need to make more sound when they're sneaking up on you. Bro. Honestly, this is a bigger deposit than I thought it was going to be. Like, for very poor in this area, this is quite a decent bit. And now I'm wasting the steel pickaxe. That's fine. It has like 1 billion durability. This moves through the rock pretty nice. That feels pretty good. I don't remember if I ever actually ended up making steel tools before. I know I made steel. No, I must have made at least a steel pickaxe, because I made the tier 3 refractory bricks. Beyond that, I don't know if I ever got any more. Well, that answers my question. Oh, those are rich ones, the ones in the claystone. That'd be nice if it crosses over more. And oh, there it is. No crystals, though. Always good to dig around a little bit extra. Lead's not super important right now, but who knows for decoration, and I do want to actually set up my own distilling stuff. Don't want to be wholly reliant on Foxy's operations. And I have the boat, so I have room to afford. I'm gonna prospect. I haven't prospected this spot yet. Let's go 4 this way. That should be. Gotta stop doing that. It's not a massive deal, but it does suck. Makes me feel dumb every time. Well, not a great area. There's apparently still lead around here, but anyway. Is this where I came from? Yes. I go up this way. I did. I'll go down there next. I think I want to go over here first. Right, here's one of the ruins. Which one was this? Broken anvil. Right, this was one of the blacksmith shops that we found. Pottery. Take the spider webs while I'm here. Are any of these aged? I don't think so. I guess I can take these. Clear out some of the rubble. I didn't notice these last time I was here. Just perfectly fine to use pots. Oh, that is an interesting one. Ruined hammer and anvil, I think, will look really nice if I find an aged stove to bring back. I say find, we found some before. I would just have to remember where that is and go back and get it. This whole area claims, oh, decent tin, decent tin. Never actually finding it, though. Go down in a random cave. Oh, look at that. Ton of lead. pin? One over, that kind of sucks. Really don't need 2 cattails just randomly in my inventory. This is a different spot than up there. How the hell? How the hell did I get out of here before? I don't think you can jump that. Definitely can't jump it with his armor set on. I'm stupid. You can jump it. I mean, I guess it's not as far as I thought it was. Explains how I got out of there then. Well, that's disappointing. Cracked limestone. Oh, here's the other ruins. Was this one also a blacksmith shop? No. Looks like it would have been a pottery shop. Ruined large glass. I mean, no reason not to take this. Bowls, spiderweb. Age cables that need to be repaired. Heard clicking. Right, okay. I may as well slap a few rocks leaving. Traces of lead. Of course there's traces of lead. Always traces of lead, never traces of tin. I forgot about this one. I did that last time too. Oh, right, this one. Right, I remember seeing this, Mr. Curvy Bone Joe. And then I slapped the other half, being like, oh, it doesn't say ruined. Clearly I can take this. No. Not in fact take this. Matter of fact, is there literally anything in this fucking game called that? Or is that just a random Easter egg? Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. Like, it doesn't say, like, ruined or anything. I thought, oh, I can just take this. It's mine now. That's a whole-ass chandelier. Wonder if one of these rooms is where Zan got his from. That last time I came down here, I didn't notice that one until I saw this. Coming back, and was like, oh. Oh, go figure. Trace amounts of lead. It's always lead. Hello? But why can't I shift click? Actually, I experienced this with the world that I use for like testing shit. And well, not really testing stuff. It's more like, I wonder how these blocks would look together. And then I place the blocks down. Oh, I can make that with the armor on. Well, they did say go for this. Oh my god, it works. I'm more upset that that worked than I should be. Kind of preferred it if that guy was joking. Stupid. This is not how you get out of here. Ow. This way. Not this way. Nope, I'm already leaving. Can't make me stay. Yeah, look there. Alright, this time for real. Let's go get the boat. And get the hell out of here. Go see if we can get that chromium. There's actually the possibilities of chromium deposit up by the titanium I found as well. You get out of the way. This is the wrong spot. That's a dead end. Why are there 3 bucks? Get out of here. Wasn't over here, was it? No. In fact, I was just over here like 5 seconds ago. I mean, worst case scenario, I can literally just dig up. Man, do you know the way out? I don't think he does. Worst case scenario, I might just have to dig up. Might come a bit sooner than I thought it would. Not interested in starving down here. already been up here. Did I, like, miss a pathway up here? Can you let me, like, jump? Thank you. I mean, the surface is right there. Like, you know what? I need the grass anyway. I have, like, 2 and then extra aged crate. I can afford it like that. The sticks are not the most important thing. It's still weird that you can't make ladders out of actual wood, though. Annoying. Oh, it's big. What? Okay, sure, game. Get a bit out on the water so I don't get randomly sniped by Botorn. Oh. I jumped. And I went to get in the boat and put my helmet on. Fair enough, game, and I just did it again. Fair enough. What the hell? There we go. Shouldn't be that much of a struggle to open your inventory, but you know. It's fine. A couple more things recovered from ruins, not bad. How's my food doing? Only 6 more hours. Good thing this is the last serving. $28, not bad. Maybe cargo on this ship doesn't get the food prolonging time. I feel like if it did, it would have a lot more than 27 and 28 days on it. This is a spot that was marked with copper stones on the ground. That was marked. I actually saw lead down there. can be a bit annoying to delete these when you're moving. I still kind of want to gather obsidian when I get good chances to. I feel like I could definitely use it for something, just maybe not as the flooring for the blacksmith shop. Again, I blame Morning for saying that it looks like shag carpet. Ruined everything. Wrong one. I'm looking for chrome. Oh, I guess it's chromite. Yeah, decent isn't fantastic, but that is my best reading here. Unless we go up here, it's still just decent. Beggars can't be choosers. I'm willing to take it if it, actually pays off. I'm running into a wall. Although I guess I can mine around the area some more. We'll see if I actually find it at this spot or not. About to pour. I don't think I ever found chrome last time I played. I wasn't really looking for it either, considering I don't think anything in the game used it at the time. Mm, I'll just, park back here at the quote-unquote dock. My torch was trying not to do that. Yeah. I'm not about to relight these. I am far too lazy for that. Anyway. Here we go. Let's say there should just be a hole in the wall. Right, this is where I dug out some obsidian. Let's say this spot looks really weird. Somewhere around here, right here, there's readings of something. Copper and lead. Lead. Why did I stop here then and look for things? It was just lead and copper. I even put the prospect pick icon on the map, which I never do. I also did this off stream, which, makes it hard to recall things when I can't also just look back and see. I guess that does explain why. Alright, I ran out of ladders right here. That's the thing with this, it can be very fast to just run out of ladders. Oops. I should check if Chrome can. I mean, there's a granite there now, but I'm gonna check Chrome anyways. Andesite, granite. That is salt. Peridot. Kimberlite, which I still haven't ever seen. Okay, so Envy and granite. Good. Native copper, very large amounts. I hear running water, which is sketching me out. It means I'm by a cave. I just heard something drop in water in a cave. Rich native copper. This is not what I'm here for. Immediate crystal chunk. I'm gonna complain. Not a lot. I don't think I had that one. I mean, I really don't need copper, so I will mine out like a platform here, and I'm gonna keep it going down. There. It is now very clear that there is a bunch of copper here. I did not bring any dirt. I was planning on putting a dirt pillar here. Make sure I don't fall into a cave below me. Copper, small amounts. Because, last thing I need to do is have a repeat of that hole over by the starter base. Falling down into it, having a bell go off immediately. Chrome, trace amounts. Let's go. Exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, nothing over there. Okay, trace amounts. South. Medium amounts west. And there is something like right next to me over here. I'm probably going to end up digging into it, looking for this stuff. There it is. Medium quality chrome and granite. That's not awful. Bountiful. So, no, that's cassiterite. Chromite. Only in kimberlite. I've not even seen kimberlite. What the hell? I'm not sure how much of this I actually need. realistically, I think I only need enough for 4 sets of backpacks. I don't think anything else is used. Well, 4 sets of leather backpacks, and I think I want at least 1 sturdy mining bag. Because with 3 sturdy leather bags, I would have the same amount of inventory it has right now. Then if I have a sturdy mining bag, I get like, I think 2 rows of inventory where I could just keep like charcoal, like other mining materials, my pickaxes. Which, considering how much I go mining, and how often I'm carrying like rocks, clay, my pickaxes, might not be a bad one to do. I'll be very surprised if I don't end up digging into whatever that cave is. Oh, chrome. If I could get at least a stack of chrome, I think that'd be great. I did say to Foxy earlier that when you just see traces, that's like it after mining a deposit. It's typically not worth continuing to hunt it down. But considering chrome is rare, this is one of the very few instances where I'd say, yeah, actually look for it. I'm gonna need to go above ground soon. Native copper trace amounts. I'm interested in seeing what this cave's got going on. Sounds like it's like right here, if not above me. Oh, hey, copper. Hey, guys. Oh, there's my insanity demons. Nice bonus part. This is actually very deep down. Being down here isn't a fantastic idea. Ow! Oh shit, I don't have my armor on. That's why I just took shit. You son of a bitch. Oh, nightmare. Okay, my insanity is now gone because I've killed some of them. Ow, holy fuck. I don't have my bow in my hand or my shield, whatever. Why are there so many? Holy shit. I wasn't insane for that long, come on. Boy. No. I do that. Well, I can. Oh, that's much more funny than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, guys, hang on, hang on. You climb over that? Doesn't seem like they can. That's cheesy. I'm fine with it. No, it's not always easy being cheesy. There's so many of them. Fucking water's pushing me towards this stupid thing. Good, good. Got them right where I want them. In a position where they cannot get away from me to fucking shoot. Hell. Again, mildly upset that it's actually going, like, click on their decks to get your stuff from them. That ore? More chrome? What is? Huge. It was worth coming over here and getting shot a billion times after all. Good to know, though, that I can use ladders to double as a wall if I need. Might not be the most practical wall, but a wall nonetheless. Actually, while we're here. So there's a decent bit of places Chrome can be. Looks like it's all of it's in igneous rock. Pretty sure kimberlite's igneous. However, chrome ingot, which there's no way to get temperatures that high. Crushed chromium. Your chromium sulfate and diluted chromite. Diluted chromite makes mordant cloth. I don't actually think that's mandatory for anything. No, it's apparently mandatory for gray dye, or gray cloth. I stand corrected. But black. Mandatory for black cloth as well, huh? Chromium sulfite for chromium tanned hide. I only do large and huge, which is kind of a problem. I don't have anything that gives large hides consistently currently. Sulfuric acid. We have plenty of sulfur powder. I need more saltpeter. That could be a problem. Mix 1 liter. How much? Need 3 per giant hide. Huge. Oh, I see. Might need to go on a bear hunting expedition. Any of that chrome fall down here? It did. This. Oh well, this is one of the big things that I needed to find. So next on the list is I want to go look for titanium next. As much like chrome, I have to have steel tools for that. Because I would have liked to use this steel for steel plate armor instead for myself. But I would like actual refractory bricks going. And also, this is a upgrade for everybody if I can get these backpacks. Better to have upgrades for everybody instead of just myself, which the steel plate armor definitely would have been just for me. I'm the only person that's really suited for heavy armor. Which, lucky me, I guess, because that means I don't have to make tons and tons of plates. Again, I enjoy the blacksmithing in this game. I do not enjoy working iron blooms. Like, if there were more people that needed, maybe not needed, but would be more suited for heavy armor, I would have maybe said fuck Zan, and maybe said fuck Morning, and be like, yeah, all of this flax is going towards several windmills, because I do not want to be sitting there for a long-ass time turning out plates and chainmail. Even with the 2 half hammers that I put up already, and the 3rd windmill, I think I sat there processing the iron and meteoric iron for a couple hours off stream still. Like, it's a lengthy process. Even then, I only processed meteoric iron into plates because, like, oh, I want to smith the entire thing out. Like the plates and stuff, not the plates, chainmail and all that. Anything that I have to do manually. I was like, oh yeah, it's meteoric iron, it's super rare and crazy that I can make a full plate armor set. I'll do all the manual smithing on stream. This is so much larger than the other spots vein. Holy crap. I was slightly worried that maybe I wouldn't have enough, but I think we're good now. I will clear this out, but I don't think I have to worry about us running out of chrome. This is a much larger deposit than I thought. Maybe I won't be clearing this whole thing out. Though to find this more easily, I might... How many ladders do I have? 34? I'm actually not sure if that's enough to dig straight up out of here. That'd give me 68 blocks going up. I'd prefer not to have to, like, staircase out. Go figure, I didn't bring the other ladders with me. Considering I'm about to start going insane, though, I might not need to do that. What sucks... Okay, it's just... slightly paranoid, you know? Fine. What sucks, though, is that this isn't a bountiful one, so I will have to find a bountiful deposit at some point. I'm kind of set on having that, like, museum idea going. And that windmill is going to provide a lot of real estate, considering it's going to be a very large building. Okay. I actually wouldn't be surprised if all that splashing I'm hearing is my insanity demon spawning just slightly too far away to be in here fucking with me. I have fuller inventory than I thought. They will eventually start spawning, like, on top of me, but until they start doing that, I'm gonna ignore it unless I start taking damage. When I start taking damage, I mean start taking a lot of damage. Is there, like, any more exposed stuff other than to the side of me? Man, this took kind of a trip around the fucking chunks. high. Yeah, I don't think they're supposed to be in too high spots. He didn't really function properly there. Oh, cool. Killing him bought me some more time. Hi, guy. Man, killing nightmares gives you tons of sanity back. That's pretty good. Also, I didn't know nightmares could spawn from just going insane. If I had to guess, it's probably because of how low down in the world I am. Oh, there it is. Is that all? It is not. Is that all? Yes, it is. Unless there's some just on the fringes of this area. Bismuth, trace amounts, One hell of a spot I carved out. Chrome, medium amounts, and quartz. Chrome, large amounts. Chrome, large amounts. I feel like that's either above or below me. Not above. Below. I was about to just break that. Doing bad, I could have just thrown myself into a pit. Considering the firing squad I already ran into, I want to be careful about dropping down to spots like that. Even with full Blackguard armor, the nightmares are a higher tier than Blackguard stuff, so it is still a very real possibility that I could drop into a pit this low in the world and die. Like, very quickly, too. The nightmares do not play. Like a small group of nightmare drifters and or some nightmare shivers just tag team me, it's over. I'd also have to, not panic if I wound up in a situation like that, because that would be a way to hasten my death. I guess it would kind of come down to how many of them there were, and if I could properly swap my shield and place my lantern without panicking. Yeah. This is nice. I wish I could find huge deposits like this for other materials. Like tin. Also surprised that this hasn't possibly changed quality. Because it is possible to have multiple nodes of materials connected to each other. I'm surprised I haven't gone from digging in like, oh, well, this is medium chromite, and now you're in poor. Because screw you. I'll say, though, this is a lot more than I ever thought I was going to find. This stuff's going to start spawning soon. Very soon. I'm going to get forced out of the mine by needing to eat. There's the damage. Hey, you guys spawn any, like, sanity restores by me yet? I could use one. Okay, well, that's a bit weird. Oh, hi. Oh, perfect. Here we go. This will fix me right up. Ah. It's so much better. It's kind of cheesy how they can spawn down here like this. Maybe they should fix that. Oh, hi. Like, I'm all for the cheese, but maybe enemies that can't fit in specific spots shouldn't spawn in said spots. Or, not that they can't spawn, that they can't move. And they really put a ton of fucking Bowtorn down here. I hate Bowtorn. Where was the way down? Wasn't there? Here we are. Here we go. Once I stop seeing chrome here, I'm just gonna assume it's tapped out. And I'll just move on. I think it's lagging a bit because of all the stones just everywhere. Question is gonna be though, do I want to try and go out the way I came, or just dig out? There's still more cave to explore. Being so deep down, like surely there's ruins down here somewhere, right? Would be a shame not to find it. You know what? Let's see. Quartz. Quartz and copper. I'm gonna say that we are done down here. Oh. Oh, how nice of them. Oh, that one could actually attack me. I think it's I was too busy trying to run away though, with how close I was. Something I rarely do is can just carve multiple of those at once. Hi. Uh... What? Okay, I gotta know. Oh shit, it's dark. Not spectator. Did he just go up to the surface? I forgot about that. I shouldn't be seeing that. Oh my god, it elevated him all the way up to the surface. Uh. Okay, anyway, let's go back down to the fucking pit. Get out of the wall so I can actually get out of creative without, like, hurting myself. Actually, I don't have to worry about that. I clipped into a wall during a temporal storm, and it seems like you don't have to worry about getting, like, suffocating damage in this game. That's nice. Anyways, where the hell's the way out? Okay, well, they shot each other. I appreciate that. Dude, they can apparently run really well. But I can't just ignore you and walk away. Botor are unironically some of the most dangerous enemies if you're at range. No, there's the way out. Egg here. I'm a bit more fixated on carving these higher level enemies. I do want the gears. Oh god. You just work like a... Oh, hi. That's a knife. I need... But I would really like a better look around. What the hell are you guys cooking? Ow! Goodbye! Oh, goodbye! Oh, that's so dumb. I almost don't want them to fix that. I like that. There's the starvation. Kill Botorn in a 1x2 underground. They ascend to their fucking heavens via the rapture. That is actually doing quite a bit of damage. Oh, maybe I could, like... Okay. He can stay there. And for a moment I thought, like, oh, maybe I can, like, ignore the damage. But no, it does kind of get bad. I think it also gets worse the more you ignore it. The sound also isn't great. This is not full red meat? Oh, it's... Oh, right. I opened it, so it's probably spoiled. It sucks. His raft is fully snowed in. Where are you even coming from? Kind of ridiculous. I killed all those and only got one gear and 2 Jonas parts. Pocahontas parts. Whatever the fuck it's called. Whatever you want to call them. Pretty good haul on ores, though. That's a lot of chrome. I don't think I have to worry about running out of that. What the fuck? Dude, I'm busy. Come on. I guess those wolves finally respawned. These are just granite. And yeah, I'm not gonna carve them. I'm not gonna do anything. The longer I just let them sit there, the longer it takes for them to respawn. Anyway. I do want to explore that cave. We'll take this with me. About to say, where the hell did I leave that hole? Thing. Okay, it is. Ow. What an ass. I. I guess this one's made of followed me up. He definitely followed me up. There's no way. What was that? Tainted? It's also funny when you kill them on the ladders, because you get to see them like slowly hover down. Bonus to fighting in the tunnels. I can do that. Detriment to fighting in the tunnels. You can do that. I don't think the other ones can do that. I think it's just the like purple like ones. A lot of copper down here. Oh, this was a dead end. It's a down path over here I didn't take. Please don't, please don't, please don't. Oh, you suck. Oh, wait. I needed saltpeter. Can you guys, like, not follow me? That would be appreciated. Dead end. There's actually a lot of saltpeter. Fuck high. Anyway. Does this defend me? I cannot tell. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to defend me a bit. Carve? This is a sword, not a knife, my bad. Hitbox. Or they're at least not hitting me right now. This is great. The only thing this cave is missing is sulfur, and we have sulfur back home. Not a ton of salt here, though. The hell? Okay, then. This is a slight waste of shovel durability, but technically nothing requires a shovel. This is perfectly valid. Saves me time. And it's not like we don't have the iron blooms to spare. Oh, good. Does work. Issue is I'm a bit high now. Nice. Problem with this, though, I already know that the hitbox for this extends past just the wall where it hits. I'm losing sanity pretty quick. At least it feels quick. boy, nightmare drifters. Oh, that hurt. Fucking kidding me? Gotorn are so annoying. Be nice if you gave me some special Jonas parts. There are a couple different kinds of Jonas parts we haven't found yet. Would be cool. See, this is the problem with this kind of wall. That fucking climbed up there, just throw stones at me. And this is the problem with being so far down in the world. That's weird, he's not falling. This one's special. He's part spider, so he doesn't slide down. Oh, that's close. Fine, as long as they can't actually hit me. They're trash anyway. I'm down here, so I do want to get as much of this as I can before leaving. I will say, though, it's a shame that there's no ruins down here. Not how I expected this to go. Ow. Bro, who even are you? Pain? Oh, great, a nightmare. Oh, great, multiple nightmares. I could die here. Please let me through. Okay, guys, goodbye. Actually, I don't know if like the crippled ones can walk through there. Their corpses can get pushed through at least. Okay. Alright, I am out of here. Got a bunch of saltpeter, and that was it. No, not too bad. This is hopefully more than enough saltpeter to use. Already so far down. I'm just curious if there's any metamorphic rock down here. Eh, seems like no. The chunk like north of this also did this, where it was just igneous rock all the way down to the bottom. Yeah. We're not. Alright, well. I'd say this was a successful haul. Then we have 2 stacks of saltpeter total now. And not a lot of it is used for sulfuric acid. We can definitely do this. I think this needs a steel crusher. Right? Yeah. Pulverizer 4. Yeah, good thing I made it. You guys still gonna be here freaking out? Oh yeah, I got 2 new guys. I guess I can change this marker. Uh, there is exposed chrome down this hole, so not chrome. No need to remove the mark if there's still technically possibly useful materials there. And there's definitely a lot of copper. Alright. Should be fine to get this off. Right, anyway. Hey, ice just shoved my boat. Rude. Can't eat. Can't eat food with the inventory open. Very unfortunate. We still technically have room, but with this amount of chromite, probably better to just go back. I was gonna suggest possibly going to look for olivine or something, but I think we head back and go check out the treasure trader. He should have reset by now. I need some time to heal anyway. I prefer to naturally do it rather than using the poultice. What's my clothing doing? Looks like all the stuff I repaired before, like, stream, doing very well still. Which is literally just these. Well, not these. Actually, no. No, I did use a little bit to repair these. I think I used one on the mask as well. Yeah, we'll probably get through winter just fine. Seems like I have enough general clothing on now that I won't instantly start freezing to death in slightly colder biomes. I'm pretty sure that'll change real quick if I go up north, though. If I go up here, I'll probably have to change to the fur coats and stuff. I need to find, what is it called? It's for red dye. Cinnabar, right. I need to find some cinnabar. We need it to make some of the warmer pieces of clothing. Actually, no, here it is. No, not that one. This one. This is it. This and its shoes, I believe. Just boom. No, wait. Shoes might use pink. Here they are. Yeah, pink. Also need our tailor for this, though. This isn't as important as armor, which is why I'm not just going to skip that process if we make the items. It's so weird rolling up and just seeing a bunch of, not dead, but dormant fruit trees. Also, that did more of a number on my pickaxe than I thought it would have. Almost having to go kill those bears in that pit, but I don't know how I'd be able to carve them and get the materials with all the wolves there as well. Not rational me. It's like, yeah, I'll go kill the bears and worry about actually getting the stuff out of them later. A small part of me that thinks before acting, though, is like, that's a bad idea. I will say it looks very dumb trying to parallel park a boat. And it is going to be night. Not the best time to be getting home. I love how the cooked food that I left sitting here for probably an in-game week now is lasting longer than the food that I put in the storage crates on the I almost said barrel boat. I don't know why I call everything a barrel in this game. These are barrels. These may as well be barrels. Not these though. Okay. About to say, I know that they're not all high generation animals. They should be freaking out. Are there multiple roosters in here? There are. I'm sure that'll be sorted out later. They can figure out amongst themselves who the ultimate rooster is. There are a lot of rabbits on this island. Not all those foxes are trapped. Wait, mate. I do gotta go south and check if there's... That's weird for it to be running back and forth like that by me. I do need to go to the south and check if any of those goats have given birth. Also, weird ass chunk discrepancy with this. Like, it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look right. Saltpeter, granite, uh, what was it sound? Whatever. Oh, that's a shame. I don't want to lose out on these rawhides. I'm gonna put them in lime immediately. Got some large ones that I saved. This is not. No, it is not. I think we got some grinded limestone already. Yes. Didn't mean to do that. So it's. I think it's like 5 liters, please. Right? No, it's 10. Okay. That's fine. This is the much more boring part where I have to put away the stuff I brought back. Unfortunately. There's no. Oh, hey, a cave. Oh, hey, there's multiple nightmare drifters. I might die here. Surprised I didn't. I feel like if there were more Botorn to like shoot at me and push me back, I probably would have been fucked over. Borax, glue. That's enough for one whole relic restoration. Those poor torches that got extinguished. Medium hides aren't as important. I'll take them out. I need to make more chests. Maybe I should have brought more of that copper home. Make a bunch of nails. I'm trying to heal right now. I'm not trying to get shot again. Actually, just eating while in bed. What the hell? That was... I didn't know that sleeping would help you regenerate so much HP. I feel like that was way more than I would regenerate if I just, like, AFK'd in a room. Hi? I need to make... Oh, he spawned under there. Okay. Honestly, now that I know that I can't buy pumpkins from these guys, I'm kind of over them. Oh, hi. Maybe he didn't spawn under there. No, I don't want to waste durability. Gone long enough for the cabbage to grow. That's pretty nice. 16 cabbage, pretty good. I've kind of moved most of my concern with nitrogen plants over to cabbage because they're apparently crazy good. They're 300 saturation, like, holy. Goddamn. You have to tell me twice. They're also the only thing I'm really focused on growing at the moment. Can I plant more flax? No, soil hasn't really recovered. I'm not looking to use my saltpeter. Well, this died due to temperature, but we'll still get some? Question mark? Maybe not. I guess a lot of us didn't get too far along before, you know, dying. There's a couple that matured, though. Something annoying, though, is you can't use the scythe, apparently, to cut down dead crops. They'll cut down living crops just fine, mature or not, but not dead ones. Don't know why. Slightly weird design choice. And a little bit of circle egg. I know I'm breaking that. I need to break these ones. Still below 11. anything else? Nope. And then these parsnips are grown. Or mine, not that one. That one in particular was not, for whatever reason. Yeah, I need to plant more flax, but the greenhouse is more or less tapped at the moment. Okay, he did leave some of his felt. Wasn't sure if he did or not. Although, I guess even if he took all his felt, there's still rye here, so. My concern was just whether or not we'd have enough to keep up, like these categories, even though I'm not doing a good job of it at the moment. I don't know if you could keep cabbage for several years, regardless of how well chilled it is, unless it's literally frozen. Even then, I don't know if I would trust 3.5-year-old cabbage if it was frozen. It's a hard sell for me. Oh, right, I moved all the normal quartz over. Is compost done? Oh, right. I didn't have enough to refill it before. I didn't check if there are hides down here to use or not. Nope, just some rot. I think I gotta send Zan a message to come over here and call the herd. Yeah, that's what I want. I want a bucket of lime water. I should try to keep some production of normal leather going. Because realistically, there's not a lot used for sturdy leather. It's just the 3 bag types, and I don't even have a horse or whatever. Elks. Ride elks. You apparently can't just find and tame one yourself, though, which sucks. Look at that. 14 slots from a sturdy mining bag. I'm surprised it doesn't ask for, like, a steel plate. Okay, never mind. It's any plate. Okay. Where is it? Looks like it's iron or better only. Okay. Copper nails. For a moment, I thought I was going to ask for, like, steel for all these, or iron for all these, but only the mining one. I'm surprised they didn't add a recipe for this because you can make sturdy leather now. Anyway. Plenty of metal scraps to make some scrap weapon kits later. Where's the torch that's supposed to be on there? Weird. Where'd that come from? Did I leave that here? I guess maybe I just left it here. I don't think it would be a bad idea to just leave gears and metal parts on the boat. Let's start doing that. Well, eh. Like this, it's like, oh, these are perfect sets of threes. Yeah, I'll keep these as like backup reserves ones over here. Boring part of organizing your wealth. Bone. Need more charcoal dust. Okay, all those random aged blocks. There's a chest of those over here. Put that down in storage. This one might be my favorite theme for Vintage Story. Something about this one in particular. Damn, that's pretty nice. Plain cracked stone. Like, I mean, eh, not bad. Not a big fan of the color, but you know, they might be useful for something. Let's say I know I have more planks somewhere. Honestly, the H-polished bauxite look really nice. That's a nice shade of orange. Oh, that was a new part. Terminus teleporter, resonator, and night vision mask power. I don't remember what this does. I think this teleports you to like where you died or some shit. Which is interesting to say the least. I wonder if you can just search his name and have all that come up. Oh, yes? No. Oh. Yeah, well, I haven't seen those yet. Spoilers. There's a lot of parts. Seems like there are not any guaranteed ways to get these. It's just destroy locust nests and you can carve them off higher tier. Now you can get them off like double-headed drifters in the storm. That's what I was hoping for when I was fighting in the medium storm, but unspawned. I think we have muddy gravel somewhere. Somewhere I'm clearly not seeing. With how many ruins we found, I might need to make a crate for spiderweb. Okay, maybe we don't have muddy gravel somewhere. And to be honest, I'm not opposed to that idea, because not a fan of the, like, weird off-brown, desaturated green. I don't just throw it out. I'll put it, like, here, I guess. Oh. Alright, because this is actual gravel. I can stay there and despawn. I was gonna get rid of that sandbar. Got rid of the ones down here. Partly to make it so that it's easier to go by with a boat eventually, because I want to make like a pier here. Also partly because it had dirt, and I need dirt. Need dirt for these paths, need dirt to change the island over to not sand. Make it seem like it's actually a livable place. I'm gonna leave all this stuff in here and drive the boat around to the other side. Okay, let's empty this out. These all look really nice. Bookshelves. I think it's kind of funny that we're just putting a bunch of stuff over here, because why not? It's pretty good. It'd be nice if we could clean the cobwebs off of it, but it could be worse. This is another good one. I like that stand a lot. Lectern's not as good. Also really nice though. Shelves though. I didn't notice that this one was different before. Different wood. That kind of ruins it. Because these are the aged wood. This one is randomly like the aged bark of the log itself. Why are you like this? Oh, let me place it against the block. Surely it'll place this way. No. With decoration. Interesting. Qualifier. That implies there's ones without decorations. I think I like this one more. Gonna be real. Get some cloth on it. That's nice. That purple one's pretty nice. If you could like not have these fucked up candles and maybe put your own candles here, or just not have the candles at all. Chandelier. Actually, I think we have one of those. I might stack. Does nice. Skeleton though. That's a fun one. As far bigger than I thought it was going to be. I guess it is a tank. Decent collection over here. I do want to keep like one of each of these for each rarity. I don't know why I haven't moved these over there yet. It's just because we don't have enough to do anything with it, really. Also, goddamn those bees. Almost night again. I gotta go to the trader quick before his shit resets again. I'm not actually sure how long it's been since I was last there. I think it said like, oh yeah, you have like 2 more days, but for all I know, that could have been like 12 days ago. I need more chests. You say, oh, I'm not gonna put all this stuff out. I'm just gonna like put it in a chest for now, but I actually don't have extra chests built at the moment. All the extra chests I built are over at like the landing spot. So I need to make more of those. Oh, looks like the wind's going good. Might be a sign to turn out some balloons and ingots. But I think I'll save that for off stream for the most part. I don't really need to be sitting here on stream with that sound going. Not for a prolonged period of time, at least. There are a ton of rifts here. What the hell? I wonder if this is freezing now because it's lake water. Is that a thing? Is it because I replaced it with water from the fucking bucket it freezes? I guess that would kind of make sense. You know what? Screw you guys. It's gonna hurt, hurt, hurt. Oh, fine. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Ow. Instead of going to bed, I'm going to the trader. Oh, we don't have a single bountiful ore yet. I need to change that. Because the bountiful ones are ones that I really want to put on display. The other ones are just nice to have. I assume mining in these spots could give me decent chances at bountiful ore for copper. Then I already know of the bountiful iron spot somewhere down here. That's silver. It's around somewhere. Not sure if this is faster or slower. I gotta time it at some point. Fastest way would obviously be just build a path from the shore straight to him using stone path blocks and just sprint there at hypersonic speed. But I would need dirt for that. And I would rather use that on the island itself. You know what? I briefly mentioned it earlier. I spent a very long time following the coast because right here is where me and Morning stopped. We were like, oh yeah, let's all go up this way now. Oh, there's another continent over there. I said, I'm just going to follow the coast. I went for thousands of blocks. Thousands. I came across like a dozen or so traders. I ended up like 10,000 south, and like, I was by the redwood forest that the teleport takes you to and all this shit. I still haven't found a single luxury trader, and I feel like I'm going to lose my mind. But I'm now realizing I didn't bring the gears with me from the boat. Because, oh yeah, 10 or 11 for a diamond and peridot, high quality, oh yeah, let me grab those. Never mind. Ow. We'll come back to those later. It's not as important, he doesn't have a treasure map at the moment, so... Again, I don't think I've done any of those on stream, so it'd be nice to show one. But every time I buy one, I just use it immediately. Where music? Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to delete the water that I replaced. I ended up putting water from the buckets there that are over at the, by the greenhouses. Because Zan thought it was a good idea to put a bunch of sand and gravel there, like at that spot where I'm building, and it made it really ugly. I had to shovel it out, and then the water was fucked up, and I went to grab the bucket, so okay, I'll just dump water here, and then pick water back up from the same spot. Apparently, that was a mistake. Interesting as it is that it works like that. I don't want to like that. don't know if I'm gonna make the dock and or pier like here, like maybe here. I do want it to be like generally in front of where I'm gonna build the shop, though. Awesome enemies in the area, very common, or very high rather. Oh, hi. Ow. Oh my god. Screw those guys. Holy shit. Stepped off the boat, lost 60% of my HP instantly. Love it. I should probably spare the flags and just make better beds. It's annoying because with all the ruins we found, we haven't found a single aged bed that's usable. Tons of beds we can't use, though, we found. No, not very helpful. I haven't seen any other fox on the island. I wonder if those four are just it. Alright, this is the last thing of steel, or pull for the steel. I really need to chisel a container for this. Or put blast doors here. Either or. My torches are gone. I think this is here. Wait, complete. A waste. I guess I should have checked it beforehand. I didn't think of it. There's no... Every other time I've done this, well, previous 2 times I've done this, it was very clear when it was done. You would see the aged bricks, or not aged, but destroyed bricks, like right here. No, there's some on the back. Okay. Let's say, is there only 2 that broke? That's extremely surprising. We don't need to waste the durability on that. Only 3? That's pretty lucky. Yeah, only 3. Nice. And that's how you harvest the steel. Just slap it open and it spills everywhere. It is nice though, it gives you some return on the iron that you put in the coffin. They could have been really fucked up about it and just been like, yeah, no, it just eats it all. Got a bit back. Got more back than I thought we would. Splitting that. If we got a bit more lucky. Maybe it was like a grate that broke instead of like this. Could have done another one. I don't have any steel work or iron. Those are going pretty well. Maybe I should. Yeah, I should. Alright, let's put this back together. That's a good speed. Not as awful, though. Need coal. And the iron blooms. And to clear in my inventory. I need a lot of things. Let's go over here. Any extras of these, I'm probably eventually going to just break down. Like, unless other people want to have these, like, in their houses, decorations or something. I'll ask the others later. Even then, it's probably only like, oh, well, I'll keep up to 4 extra, because why not? And wow, that's all the coal that's left in there. Yeah. We actually don't have enough to run a full thing. Not great. I guess I'll have to go to the Redwood off stream and just vaporize 10 or 15 iron axes. Yeah, this is the path I took. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go look for traders, follow the coast, it'll be the easiest way. I stopped here. I also was like super sleep deprived towards the end of this, so I stopped like. Oh, there is another treasure one. Hmm. Like stopped caring about like the names. Like, oh yeah, typo. I don't care. Fuck it. There's probably enough redwood here to fill that. If anything, though, I can travel more south. There's quite a few redwoods around these coasts. Here it is, the really big one. I think this is the biggest concentrations of redwoods I found. There's several spots, like here's another one. I didn't have my shears on me going by these, which I regretted. There's also bald cypress trees there, and we don't have either of those wood types like available to us up here yet. This is just a pine forest. Also, this very large mountain full of ice. So I don't know if going down there or going like straight north quicker. 6,500. 6,500, about the same. I could travel the majority of the way north by boat here. I would get like a year and probably cross by land. Also, I just realized I'm wasting time on these iron blooms. And the precious coal. Got one over there. I need quite a few more. It's 16 per batch. I think when I move these off, I'm gonna sprint over to the other spot real quick, and it's not just deafening silence with the sound of this anvil. Go and grab some tuning cylinders. Actually use that resonator. I also need to cut down more of these trees, but my shears broke. I need to pick new shears. Uh, just grab a random one. I don't know the names of any of this game's songs, so surely random chance would never let me down. I don't know if I've heard this one. That's better. Oh, picks up a bit in. I'm pretty sure some of the songs, from what I've heard, can only be heard via the tuning cylinder. I say from what I've heard. It's pure assumption, based off of seeing, I think in the patch notes for this update, something about like adding one of the other songs to a tuning cylinder, or was it like making one of the tuning cylinder songs a song you can just hear? One of the two. Days like this, I could probably have a third one of these up and going. You know what? Back on the island. Not intending to go anywhere right now, so I can go back on its stand. Is this the same song? Drastic change. Actually, I can find if I just run away from it. Oh, this is not the same one. I wonder if the world music overrides it, or if it's actually just like done. I think I want to at least fill the coffin. Won't have enough to do an actual batch of steel, so I won't bother starting to burn it, but I'll use the remainder to process the blister steel, and I do want to make the meteoric plate armor before ending. Means I should actually look at how many of these need to be chain mail, how many of these need to be plates. Alright, this is gotta change first. Three, 4, 5, 8, and 12, 14. Oh, I see. Because I see. That's not as concerning then. We probably have enough. I hope we have enough. Stop playing. Have to grab another one. I wonder how many unique tuning cylinders there are. Or if there's enough to just fit them all in a trunk. Or if I need more than that. It's so weird having the sound effects turned down. And it not really being able to hear myself run. Oh, because the automatic hammer is way too loud. And it's a very obnoxious, extremely repetitive sound. Sunny Village? And Worky Tavern. Why not? I like how having the sound effects turned down affects like so many of these other things. Sprinting past a portal though, a mile away, still sounds just as loud as it typically is. Okay, it is. This one I'm familiar with. Only got enough there to do a steel run. A good win though, so start processing these as well. Alternate between the two. Hmm. 22 pull on me. That's not what I wanted to do. I think you need to put 48 in the coffin. It got really loud really quick. Sprint over here and do this. What? I can't do it because the structure's not complete. Okay, well, I lied. I'm not filling the coffin today. It is nice how fast Blister still gets worked, though. It's not like the Iron Bloom where they have a crap ton of slag. And, also need to be reshaped into an ingot. Don't ask me. No. It's gonna be nighttime and it's not calm today, and that sucks. I will stop putting coal in here then. And this is... Jesus. Anyway. Boats are so annoying. Not even sure where he is. There he is. Right. Okay, goodbye. I'm probably going to get shot before I actually get somewhere safe. Gonna jinx it yet? Not even close. I'm going to starve to death while sleeping. That is unfortunate. Did I have any food in here? Does not appear to. Well, that sucks. Well, on that note, considering it's still not daytime, and I am a bit more tired than I thought I would be now that I'm not running around like off the island, I think I'll just call it. I was gonna call it after setting up the furnace, but I clearly need to go and get titanium and stuff before I can do that again. I got that previous run going because I made a couple spare bricks just to fill in what was left, but I don't feel like doing that again. It's a better use of my time to just go and get the materials to properly make a tier 3 one. So let's see. I'm going to actually raid somebody this time for real. So I'm gonna go and actually look.